Roses, brought to you by Totally Tan and Spa.
Amanda and I have been catching up. We've been talking about War of the Roses, what's going on. But
Hi,
Fallon.
guys.
So, Amanda, I know about War of the Roses. I kind of know what's going on. But tell Fallon and anybody who's listening to the show what's going on with you. And is it your fiance, David?
Yeah, it's me and my fiance, David.
So I asked her, I said, so when are you getting married?
Yeah.
We don't exactly have a date, but we've been dating for like 7 years.
Oh, God.
Because check this out. I found out that he agreed to marry you when you guys got pregnant with your daughter. So there was no real down on one knee ring kind of a moment. Did he at least give you a ring?
No.
But you're engaged and you're pretty happy and you want to get married and you're just okay. So
Yeah.
All right. So you're worried not about the engagement, you're worried about this girl that he's always been friends with. Tell us about Vicky.
So, yeah, he has this, like, BFF, Vicky, who, you know, they've been friends for a really long time, and, like, I've always been cool with it, and it's never been, like, that big of a deal, you know, because she's nice to me. It's you know, like, he'll be like, oh, I stopped by Vicky's on the way home, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Like, I don't want to be that, like, overbearing kind of, you know, girlfriend. So, anyway.
But you've always had a little suspicion of Vicky, even though she's nice to you, you don't see any signs going on, but it's always like a guy BFF with another girl is always kind of like, well, wait a second.
It makes you a little worried. You knew that they were friends before you started dating, so it's not like he was obviously single. If he wanted to date Vicky, he could have. So that's like what tries to give you a little bit of peace of mind. But I understand I would still have that. I wouldn't want him talking to another girl about what's going on in our relationship and things like that.
Okay. So what happens that raised a red flag all of a sudden?
Okay, well, so last weekend, David took our daughter, Simone, who's 3, he went to, like, run some errands, you know, like, went to Target and Cub, and told me in advance that he was going to go stop by Vicky's house on the way home just to say hi. So when he gets home, I asked Simone, you know, what did she do at Vicky's? And she was like, oh, like, she's so cute, you know, and she's only 3, so she was like, I watched TV and Daddy and Vicky went downstairs, and then I'm like, oh, what did they do downstairs? And she was like, Vicky was playing with his pants, and I'm like, okay, what? You know, like what? Trying to get it out of her, but of course, like, she has no idea. Like, she doesn't really understand.
Because she's 3.
Well, obviously, yeah.
And honestly, I mean, when they're a young 3, they barely can say words that make a whole lot of sense other than, you know, I want a cookie or, you know, where's daddy or whatever. But if they're an older 3, they can kind of communicate a little bit. But she, basically all you got out of her was that she saw him go downstairs and Vicky was playing with daddy's pants.
Yeah. So I asked David, I confronted David about it, and I was like, dude, like, what's up? Like, why did Simone say that you were, like, Vicky was playing with your pants? And he totally just started laughing and was like, oh, you know, Vicky was putting clothes in the dryer, and, like, I was just standing there, like, don't be ridiculous, you know, like, don't be crazy. And I'm like, all right, I don't know. It just seems weird that Simone, like, I know she's only 3, but it just seems weird that she said that Vicky was playing with his pants. Like, it just seems odd.
Which could be, I mean, if he's telling the truth, that's what a 3-year-old might say.
Yeah.
Because she might say, oh, she's playing with his pants.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, if there was something going on, she might say the same thing.
And
she
you're
comes down
suspicious, so that only feeds into it.
How do you feel? I don't want to rip on you or anything, but I mean, how do you feel about him, you know, kind of, you want to get married and he's kind of like, there's no date set, or are you okay with no date being set? And, you know, he agreed to marry you, but he didn't get you a ring. I mean, how do you feel about that?
It is such a source of, like, irritation to me. I swear to God, like, I get so annoyed thinking about it because I feel so stupid. Like, all my friends and family are like, when are you guys going to get married? Like, you've been together for 7 years, you know, like, you have a 3-year-old. Like, it's just so embarrassing. I feel so stupid that, like, you know, it's so annoying.
But you've never seen any sign of him cheating before, and there's been no weird, I don't know, text messages or underpants in your glove compartment or anything like that?
No.
Well, there's one thing we can do. We can call David and see whether he wants to send the roses to Amanda or to Vicky. Let's call him right now.
Hi, this is David.
Wait, it's you only, and then I get roses.
Yeah, you can send those to someone if you would like.
This is like that thing, War of the Roses,
Whoops.
right?
Whoops.
Right?
What are you talking about?
What us? Who us? Yes.
So annoying.
Yes. How'd you know it was War of the Roses?
I mean, I hear that segment off, now you're calling me, and I don't know.
Let me ask you this one. I got a little question for you, though, David. Who do you think is putting, because there's always somebody who puts us up to this, who do you think put us up to calling you for War of the Roses?
Probably Amanda.
You would actually be surprised. It is not Amanda. It's Vicky.
Vicky. Wow, Vicky.
She has been telling us about how you've been friends for years.
And Amanda.
And then all about Amanda and about Simone. And so I kind of understand how you might think it was Amanda, but it's actually Vicky, who is listening in on the phone right now. Is there anything that you want to tell Vicky while we've got her on the phone for War of the Roses?
She's on the phone listening. That's crazy.
She's listening right now.
Well, Vicky, you don't have to do War of the Roses. You know I love you, and you know that it's you that I want to be with, and I've always wanted to be with you, and as soon as I can work things out, we'll be together.
Do you mean that? Because she's told us all about Amanda.
I mean, yeah, I mean that.
I actually feel the slightest bit
I feel sick
woozy
in my stomach now. My
and a little bit
dropped.
dizzy. Yeah.
Because it's...
I actually feel like the blood dropped out of my head right now.
Yeah.
I have some bad news for you. It really is Amanda on the phone. And Amanda just heard you proclaim...
confess your love for Vicky, the person you claim to just be a friend.
Hey, Amanda, did you hear all of that?
Yeah.
Holy...
Which one is gone?
And now they're both gone.
And they're both gone. Oh, man.
What happens? I feel like we should try to call her.
But I want to... We could, but let me just ask you. How genius was it?
I am all hail Dave. When you said that, I started to go, no, that's not Vicky. I started to almost ruin it because I didn't know what you were doing.
Because it never occurred to me to I'm going to lie to this guy who thinks he knows what's going on in War of the Roses.
That was good.
I told him it was Vicky, and he spilled the beans and totally blew it. But then poor Amanda.
I think we probably should, I don't know, maybe call and see.
What, call her? Her? Who? Him?
Her. I doubt he's going to talk to us, but maybe she'll at least tell us if they're still together.
All right, we can call her back and see what happens. Hold on one second. So we wanted to call
and see if you guys worked things out or see what happened basically after you guys both hung up.
Well, yeah, he called and we're done,
You are done.
He didn't. Okay. Did he beg to take you back, or did he say, "I wish I'd have told you earlier"? Or what did he say?
I mean, no, he didn't beg. I mean, he's in love with her, So there's nothing I can do, and I'm just really sad that I didn't see it earlier, and that I just feel super dumb that I had that thought that I thought something was happening, but I didn't actually. Really, I don't know, I guess I just didn't really want to see it, so I didn't, and I don't know.
You thought maybe if anything they were sleeping together or whatever, but you didn't see a in love kind of relationship.
No, I didn't even think that they were actually doing anything. I thought maybe there was just I don't know, just a best friend kind of crush or something.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it was this much. I had no idea that he was in love with her, and
right.
I just feel so stupid. So I don't want to be with him, obviously.
Where's he been since then? Obviously, I'm going to guess not with you. Where's he been staying?
He's at Vicky's.
Well, I guess that makes sense. There's nothing to hide anymore.
No, it still sucks.
This could be the most depressing War of the Roses we've done in a very long time. I'm really sad. I'm sad for you because...
Yeah, I feel bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, usually people find out that they're cheating and they're triumphant. They're like, see, I knew it, you piece of... I knew you're cheating. But this one is he wasn't just cheating.
No.
He's in love with somebody else.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I mean, as weird as it is, though, I'm kind of glad to know, because it's one thing just to worry about something and to kind of suspect something, but then I'm just glad that now at least I know the truth and I can start to move on in my life and not just wait for him to marry me like I've been doing. I don't know, it's crazy.